Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a Sunday evening episode of Ted's Booze Cellar, the most premier alcohol review show here on YouTube, with me, your most gracious host, Ted. Now, we're going to be taking a look today at another one of the beers that my cousins got me for my birthday, and that is the very nice looking Moritz from Barcelona. Now, I did have a look on their website, and they said on there, the brewery of Barcelona's first beer since 1856. Now, I might have to do some more research into that because I don't know how true that is, but there's quite a bit of information on their website about the history of the brewery, and it does obviously seem like they've been around for quite a long time. So it says here that the Fábrica Moritz Barcelona is the origin of all our history, a space where today we brew beer in the centre of the city as Louis Moritz did in 1864, well, with a more modern role. But it is not only a brewery where you can enjoy varied tastings, it is also a restaurant/brewery. Ooh, that could be quite nice then. Maybe a good holiday spot, perhaps. Our chef is Jordi Wittler. I probably butchered that, sorry. Michelin star. Ooh. And a shop where you can find the most brewing accessories, bread, books, and the varieties of Moritz Fresca, unpasteurized, to enjoy at home. Oh, we also have some rooms where we host events of all kinds, concerts, beer yoga sessions, presentations, press conferences. In short, we are the theme park for beer lovers. That does sound quite interesting. And then it sort of says about how Louis Moritz opens the first brewery in Barcelona in 1864 after the fall of the walls. And yeah, no, it does look like this is a pretty storied brewery. They've been around all the way through, like even fascistic Franco Spain and everything around that. So yeah, no, they've been mastering their craft for a long, long time. So I'm expecting very good things about this. Now, it looks like a typical sort of Spanish crisp lager, so that's just kind of what I was hoping for, really. But let's see. I will say that I'm not sure about the mixture of the colours on the label. I think the mixture of dark blue against yellow is a bit strange, but maybe that's just my personal tastes. I just feel like, I don't know, it's just a bit of a weird mix of colours, really, to be honest. I'm just not really sure about it, but I think it looks alright. I think the design of it's nice, and I think I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. It's just, again, the mixture of colours just, I'm not really sure about it, but I don't know, tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below, and let's have a quick snifter of this before we see what our first impressions are like. So let's have a... Oh, God. Oh, dear me. Okay, so thankfully it's not fizzed up too bad, but let's have a better attempt at that this time. Can't really smell too much of it, actually, so I'm probably going to have to go quickly get a glass to pour this into, because I feel like it's definitely one of those ones where you can only really breathe it in once it's sat in a glass and had air and room to breathe in. So bear with me 2 seconds. Very good golden hue, not too heavy, not too light. It's kind of almost hazy a little bit in the same way that kind of like a Belgian beer is, but a lot more crisper though, so, and clearer in colour. Although, yeah, it does look really likes... Yeah, it really looks like a cross between like I think it's San Miguel and a Belgian beer. It's really strange, actually. So, yeah, no, that's quite interesting, actually. But, well, let's see what it's like in the glass, anyway. That's just a nice nose. Yeah, it's nothing particularly notable. It's just a really good nose, though. But yeah, like I'd say, 7.5 out of 10 again. It's nice. It's quite distinctive, actually, even though it's a very basic nose, but it really sticks in the nose quite nicely. I just wish there was a bit more of a fuller body to it, but oh, it smells good. Anyway, let's have ourselves a quick palate cleanser before we see what the sucker really tastes like. And then on to the most important part of the video, which is to see what this sucker tastes like. So, to everyone at home, I hope you have a good week ahead, and bottoms up. Oh, wow, holy cow, that's a lot more malty than I expected it to be. Ooh. It's very deep, and it's kind of almost got like an earthy flavour to it, with like this kind of like rosemary-esque kind of tint, and then it's yeah, capped off by at the end by this like very mildly bitter sort of maltness. But it's a good mix of flavours though. Actually, they're very deep, hearty flavours that kind of mix together quite well. But it's complemented by a really light, crisp, and very refreshing texture that's a little bit wet and also quite sparkly. So it's nice. It's actually really interesting. It's a lot of heavy flavours, but like then more digestible in a sense because of the texture and the complexion of the drink being a little bit lighter. So it's nice actually. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, that's one of the better Spanish beers I've had before. That I like Spanish beers a lot. And my favourite are obviously Belgian, but I think yeah, Spanish is pretty close. Yeah, it's kind of almost got this caramelly aftertaste the more of it you drink as well. So I think that alone bumps it up to like an let's see, mm, I'm gonna say 8.5 out of 10. I think it's really good, but similar to the nose, I think there is a definite need for the main body of it just being a bit fuller bodied. And then from there, I think it would probably be looking at a 9 or a 9.5. As it is, it's one of the best Spanish beers I've ever had, actually. So I really enjoy this. It's really nice. It's a really sort of simple texture and nose, but then the main flavour of it is really deep, earthy, and kind of rich in sort of the vibrancy of it, even though it's quite sort of more deeper kind of flavours in a sense. But it's really good actually, yeah. No, it's definitely not the kind of experience I was expecting, but it's compulsively drinkable. It's easy to go down. The flavours are interesting, and it's refreshing, and it's kind of what you expect in terms of the overall experience once you've drunk it. So yeah, actually, no, it's pretty good. I think, yeah, I think overall it is a really good beer that kind of shocks you when you don't know what you're going in for. But once you've drunk a little bit of it, you ease into it, and it's genuinely really, really, really nice. So yeah, definitely give it a shot and see what you guys think. And until next time, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below in particular if you have any suggestions for future episodes of Ted's Booze Cellar, as well as any other video formats I should look into.